Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here. So here's the second half of my Timeless Age Steampunk Folio from White Cat Journal. You'll find the first part I published, I don't know, a week and a half ago. Sorry about the awkward stop. My phone has been just a beast in terms of cutting me off because it was full up with storage. I think we're all good on that now. And then I fixed it. So this is about where we were at. We've done the back. We've done these pockets over here. And we're gonna do the waterfall pocket over here. So these guys are gonna go in here just like this. And we'll just walk through that. And then the last few other pieces, I actually have not done my closure on this one, although I think I did on the previous video. So with this guy, I'm just gluing up the flap, and I'm gonna put him in here with a little bit of space, trying to perfect the art of crafting well while videoing. And these guys, these little tag guys, are gonna go in here. So I'm gonna try to put it with enough room that it'll still close up nicely. I've kind of gone into, I was kind of in steampunk mode, steampunk, because I was thinking about the thing in April. Still pretty new to physically vending, and so I don't really have a good sense of the cadence of that. But now it's Christmas. And I kind of just was like, oh, wow, I really just sort of didn't think about doing Christmas stuff. So now I've kind of swapped from everything steampunk. Oh, this guy, I'm just gonna line this up in here. And you'll see there's kind of alternating. I'm gonna try to keep these all alternating. But yeah, so I sort of just, the other day, somebody bought one of the Christmas journals that I had. Well, really two. I had one that was not officially Christmas, but it had kind of a Christmassy vibe. And she bought both that and one of my explicit Christmas journals, and I realized it was only down to the one little square one. And so then I was like, oh, I need to work on Christmas. So I swapped, and I'm doing more Christmas stuff now. And that has kind of really put me in the mood. I'm just putting these right up against the one in front of it and just making sure they're lined up. Somehow this middle one got a little short, weirdly. So now I'm like, when can I put my tree up? Even though it's really early. But the boyfriend and I are gonna go to Savannah before Christmas, which I'm really excited about. I went last year in January and really loved it. It's a beautiful city, a lot of history, a lot of quirkiness, a lot of character still left, which is kind of rare in American cities at this point. Basically, it was as close as I could get to going to Europe before it was still really possible to go to Europe. And so I'm really excited to see it all dressed up for the holidays this year. Got a lot of great shopping there. We'll do a bunch of house tours. A lot of really interesting history, great art museum. The Telfair, not the Jepson. With these, I try not to leave them laid down like that because they will stick. Need to let the glue dry with them standing up. On previous iterations of this folio, I've also put a little pocket down here. I mean, these are not really pockets. They're more for decoration than anything. They kind of don't hold anything, which is a little sad to me, but they are beautiful and fun. Sorry, I'm a little sinusy today and I can hear it. That we just turned the heat on. Got a real cold snap in Austin. Had to turn the heat on last night and it's, I think, made me dehydrated and my sinuses are absolutely pounding. All right, double checking that you're still with me on video, just in case. Looks like you are. We're getting to the end of our little waterfall here. Lining everybody up. Get sure everybody is right down in there. All right, and then these guys, these little tags go just with a little glue on that edge, and they line up really nicely right alongside these. Make a little file, cute little file folder system. I'm just gonna do a couple of those. You get the idea. So then, these guys, you got these big pieces and those are just pockets. I'll take a second to think about Fabri-Tac, the right way to go for these. And that is the truth. Those just go right on there like that. Make sure I'm not off camera here. And there's 3 of those. And there's big tags. 1 for each of these guys. This is such a really pretty kit. For Christmas, I want to get an iPad, start learning to use Procreate, get a little more savvy with designing. I've done some, there's some printables in my shop, but just want a little more experience with it. So then you've got these guys that slide right in here. And these pieces go in those pockets on the back. On here, this one. So you've got this lady for the big pocket, and I have trouble with her. She does not want to go in there. I don't want to lose my closure here either. She should fit, but man, it is a tight pocket. and my cardstock that I'm using for this is a lighter, I think it's a 67 pound weight, and that makes it a little bit tricky because these don't have a ton of sturdiness. And that is because my printer won't print on 110. And actually, I don't think you'd want to do this with 110 anyway. It'd be a little too thick. Anyway, she's in there. This guy's going in here. These are tight squeezes, all of them. No stray papers, please. And actually, we could do this here too, but I think that guy's pretty, so maybe we'll do one of these in here. This guy in here, and then I think wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I think we'll put this guy, we got this extra one too. Can he go here? Yes, he can. Look at that. I like it. Put this guy in here. So that is the basics for this guy. I'm gonna do this again. I think I did it in the last one, but I'll put on the cover. I don't know if I put the cover over. I think I did actually do that too. So the only thing that's really left with this kit is that she's got a bunch of fussy cuts in there that you can add to these little pockets just to fill it out a little more, make it nice and full feeling. And then I usually take one of the little, there's like these little metal bracket style ephemera, and I usually turn one of those into a pocket with a couple of the little pieces in there too. And then tied up with some twine. I got these really nice gears. I really like them. They're good quality. They feel hefty. I might, maybe I'll see about using a couple of these as I don't know how that would work though. I was gonna say as the closure, but I'm not sure. I'd have to do some figuring on how to do that. But anyway, this is your waterfall pocket and your last bit of ephemera for the Steampunk Timeless Age folio from White Cat Journal. Thanks for watching, you guys.